Legend has it an army of fairies sleeps underneath the hills of Scotland. What will happen when they wake up? Scottish mythology explained, the army of the Sìth and the final battle of the Clyde. One day a young boy was exploring the hill known as the Lucken Hare in the borders of Scotland. He walked into a cave. There he found an old man. The old man, startled, looked up and said only 3 words. "Is it time?" The boy ran out screaming. Understandably. But there is no cave on the Lucken Hare, except when there is. That old man was Thomas the Rhymer, once human. He went to Elfinland with the Queen of the Elves. He was fed an apple that meant he could no longer lie but could also prophesy the future. He lived in the human world, making prophecies, until he once again returned to the fairy world. There he was taken by the Dark King of the Fairies. He takes a tithe every 7 years. A tithe of the one person most valuable to each of his kings and queens, and adds that valued person to his army. The army of the Sìth. Now Thomas the Rhymer attends every cattle market, buying the best horses, coal-black chargers of incredible strength and speed. For on many hills across Scotland, there are entryways into where the horses are being taken. A huge hall where thousands of warriors sleep. The best of the fairy warriors, taken by the Dark King. And in that same hall, there is a horn and a sword. Every so often, humans are allowed to enter the hall. They're looking for someone worthy. Someone worthy to lift the sword and blow the horn. That person will be the next King of Scotland. And when they arrive, the army of the Sìth will awaken and ride out. A great battle will be fought on the Clyde against the enemies of Scotland. 9,000 good men will be slain. A new king will be set on the throne, and you'll be able to walk from one side of the Clyde to the other on the dead bodies without getting your feet wet. The 7-fingered miller of Partick Mill will grind for 2 hours with blood instead of water. And a heron will perch on a stone in the Clyde and drink its fill of blood without dipping its head. And men and the Sìth, the fairies, will rule Scotland together, and a new era will begin. Honestly, I don't know if that new era is going to be a nice one or kind of a terrifying one. So there you have it. The army of the Sìth, the last battle on the Clyde, and the end of the story of Thomas the Rhymer. Follow me, I know the way.